Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a very easy summer glam look. To me, the glossy skin, this glowiness to the makeup is the key to look beautiful, to look fresh and fabulous and glam, and in a very easygoing way. So I'm going to show you very fast makeup whenever you want to go out, you have a drink or like aperitif time and you kind of want to glam up your look a little bit. It's just easy ways to make it, basically using your hands, because we're gonna use a lot of creamy textures. Now to prep my skin for the makeup, this kind of makeup, I always have like a very light texture. It's a very hydrating serum, but it's not heavy. It absorbs very fast, but it gives you a boost of moisture very fast. And if you have an oily skin, it's also very perfect. It's very perfect. It's perfect. Now, this is by Bioderma. Anyway, if I don't mention something, I will anyway gonna write down below the video, so you always can check my products that I've used. To start with the glowy skin, I'm going to mix two products, primer and the Good To Glow by Rimmel. It's like a highlighter illuminator. It's a very light sheer texture, that's why I like to mix it with the primer. Obviously you can use it also as a highlighter, but I feel like it doesn't really reach that intensity of highlighter that I normally want. I think I put a little bit too much. So yeah, it's just I think I put too much primer, so I'm gonna try to diffuse it a little bit. And I'm gonna do it in this way. Normally the primer is a little bit thinner, but with this highlighter illuminator, it gets a little bit thicker. So it's a very good base for the makeup on top, for the foundation. Now that's done, and always every product needs a little bit of a pressing in to kind of lay more better on the skin and to get in touch with the warmth of your hands. It always blends into the skin better. Any product, facial cream, even cream blush, I always kind of pat it with my hands on top. Just feels better. Now, as a foundation, I think when you want to go out, to have a look, when you go out and you want to have a groomed look, but not too much foundation, it's better to go for a thick texture foundation and put less than sheer foundation and cover your whole face. I never cover my whole face in summer with the foundation because normally you always have a little bit of a tan in your face. So what I would do, I will take the high coverage foundation. This is by Catrice HD liquid coverage. It's very thick foundation, equivalent to this from the high-end products would be probably Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation or HD Makeup Forever foundation, but I really like this one. And I will put only on the areas where I need to cover the redness or imperfection, and I will just buff it in. I feel like I don't see the mirror here. I will need to grab the mirror now for eye makeup. And I basically will leave it only at that, because this is the area you need for your application of your makeup, blush, the concealer. Of course, if you have more imperfection in your face, for instance, I have a breakout here right now, so I'm going to cover it with the foundation, and on top I'm going to cover it with the concealer. The consistency of this is it's quite thick. That's why you need a very little amount, and it's very effective. So yeah, I need it here and here. Later on, I'm just going to blend it with a beauty blender. Now, a little bit here, as per usual. Just because our foundation was quite thick, I really don't need to cover with the concealer half of my face as I normally do. I really just need to cover the under eye area, and that's that. I will leave the nose on a sort of a glossy side because it just makes your face look like more natural and less done when your nose is makeup free. I always find it more, and even it kind of gives you more of a, I don't know, the lightness of your face. I don't know, it's just more easygoing when your nose is not exactly powdered and, you know, contoured and everything. Now we need to set under eye area with the powder. It's going to be this Mineralize Skinfinish by MAC, which is very light and it has very light coverage but very effective. Like your concealer won't crease and it gives a little bit luminosity to your under eye area. And I'm just gonna put it wherever I need it. Because my foundation was quite thick and it's sort of a mattifying foundation, I don't really need powder. Like, you don't really need powder unless you have a very oily skin. And even then, this foundation is really super. It's just, it doesn't get the like oiliness get through the foundation. So it's perfect and you need a very little amount. Now, I'm gonna go for the eyes right away. And then I will do the face. I always feel very anxious with the eyes, like I want to finish eyes first. Now I'm going to mix also two products. The Maybelline Color Tattoo Bronze on Bronze, On and On Bronze. It's one of my favorite cream eyeshadows. You see there's like I hit the pen. It's really, and the rumor is that it's being discontinued and it's really, I mean, this is one of the best eyeshadows that I have had, like the color wise and the texture. But I'm gonna use it with, I'm gonna mix it with the Becca, like a highlighter embellisher. I often use it as a highlighter on my cheeks, but I love to take a scoop of this and I'm just gonna do it like this. And then I'm going to blend it. Why? Because it just makes everything go more smoothly and smoother, and I don't know, I think sometimes the eyeshadows in a pot, especially if they're not new enough, because this one is already like almost over a year and a half probably, they can get a bit dry. Basically every pot eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow gets a little bit dry and application gets more difficult even though the texture is still beautiful. So I mix it with a more liquidy product and it dissolves perfectly. And also because it's a shimmery highlighter, though it's just a perfect combination of two, because this is what we need. We need this glossiness to our eyes. Has a very nice bronzy, but not exactly this brass bronzy, but more of a cool tone bronzy, which is my favorite tone shade. I prefer a gray bronze than of a yellow bronze. So, and under eyes. And I'm going to clean it up a little bit around with the the brush that has a little bit of a foundation, the remnants of foundation, and it goes very kind of nicely without any damage to your foundation. Always clean it up with a foundation brush rather than the Q-tips or tissue or anything else. I know it looks very light, but I will have a eyeshadow topper on top. So yeah, it's glossy, it's nice, it's easy. You can wear it in the day, in the night. Just, yeah, I'm loving this look. Okay, I will finish my eye look a bit later. Right now, I want to curl my eyelashes. I always prefer to do it in the middle. Like if I don't, normally I forget. But if I don't, I like to do it in the middle of the makeup, not when the whole makeup is done. For some reason, I just always feel like it can shift my eye makeup. Now, my lips getting dry. We need balm. Love this Claudia Schiffer lip balm because it's not very glossy and it's perfect as a base for the lipstick in the end. Okay, my hands dirty. Now, the contouring. I will use this creamy contour by Pore just to contour a little bit cheekbones, and that's that. I normally never go under my chin. Well, obviously it depends on the shape of your face, but I don't see that I have a need for it. So I'm just gonna do here. This I use almost like contour bronzer. Like I don't exactly specify it as of a contouring under my cheekbone. I kind of go on top of my cheekbone as well. Sort of a bronze look. And here, depending on the size of your forehead, you can make a bigger, like wider line if you want to make it less. I don't need my forehead to be less, but I do want to be a little bit bronzy. Now the nose a little bit on the sides, but really very little bit. Like, we don't do that, you know, Instagram contouring thing, which is, in my opinion, is so passé, then, I don't know, it's not inspiring anymore. Now, the cream blush. This is one of my favorite parts because it's just, I don't know, spice up your look instantly. Now, this is the Something Special by MAC. Very beautiful peachy color. We need this. And it just blends so nicely. You can build it up, you can make it very sheer. In the day, I make a very sheer version of this blush, but in the evening, you can make it like very peachy. Right now, I'm gonna do something in the middle because it's a day and I'm soon to leave my house. So, well, the day is still morning. I don't really want to take off the blush, but honestly, very often this is my evening blush situation. It's just a personal preferences, like how you want to have your cheeks look like. I try to make them something medium. I really don't want to go overboard. For me, blush overboard is, well, it ruins everything. Now, the highlighter. Okay, this is one of those things that I think really makes a difference. Now, I don't have my highlighter brush, but I can use this one. It's by Becca in Opal. It's one of my favorite highlighter. I'm just gonna go on top of my cheekbone. That makes a difference, especially in the evening. In the day as well, when the light hits your face, you just glow in a very subtle and beautiful way, not like a disco ball way, if you know what I mean. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, just slightly. Now we need to brush a little bit. Obviously, it all depends on how you want to look your brows to be. I like it on a more natural side. I don't even have to say it, I think. You'll know about it. So anyhow, my look is always towards more natural. Even my glam look is very like kind of can be any day look or night look. It's kind of, it's never too glam or too much, because I always try to be me in the sense of a face, like people can see my face. But it's just a personal attitude to makeup, to how I want to be. And obviously, if you're watching me, then you probably relate yourself to my way of application of the makeup and how I choose things to be in the sense of a makeup. So I hope we're in the same wave. Now, very easy, and then I will kind of make my brows look more dimensional and bigger by using this brow builder by Sephora. Really like it. It's about to be finished. I need a new one. I go through this quite fast. This is my third tube or fourth. Some of them I keep for my empties, but sometimes just forget and throw it away. I'm going to take the Urban Decay palette and going to use the cider color. This one, the fourth one from the side of the beiges and pinks. It's going to take a small amount and put on top of my eyeshadows by making it very, very well. It basically it intensifies our base color, because it's almost identical. You can of course spray on your brush the Fix Plus or anything that will kind of makes it, you know, more wet look, but I think it's good enough. And I'm going to also clean it up a little bit with the foundation brush. Now this is pretty much it. I want to powder a little bit. Now it's going to be, yeah, here it is. A little bit here, because I feel like we need this. A little bit more. Because the shimmer got a little bit lower than I thought. Just got into like the corners, and I don't really want the bronzy corners of my eyes. Yeah, better. Okay, it's so hot. It's really, since I cannot switch on the air conditioner because it's gonna be noisy. Now what we need is the mascara, and that's that. I do like to have my lips on a more natural side. So I'm gonna go for the nude color, and that's going to be my beige nude lipstick by Guerlain, and that's going to be it. It has a very cream sheen finish. That's it. Nothing more. This is my evening, day, whatever you want to wear it. It's a perfect summer glam look. Very natural, very easygoing, no fast look. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.